Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm showing you how I normally make Turkish fish, the smaller ones for my family. So you're gonna need some flour, you're gonna need some salt, mix it together, and the fish that we are talking about are the smaller ones. They're known as anchovies, or in Turkish, I don't know how they are called. So we're gonna need some olive oil, put in a pan, preheat it, like make it to heat. And then meanwhile, we are going to take one by one the anchovies, or the smaller fish. This is a type of fish that is so common here in Turkey, and people really love it. I really enjoy eating it because they have a tastier, like they taste so well, a delicious taste. So you're gonna be actually putting everything in the flour, and then put in the olive oil. So this is how I normally do it here in Turkey. This is how I was taught, and we have different ways of actually making this delicious meal, but for today I'm just gonna show you how I normally do it precisely. So I get the fish, put in the flour. This flour is mixed with salt. You can use fish grams if you have, and then you're gonna arrange them in a circular way, or whichever way that you want. In most cases it is normally put in a circular way. And then after that, I'm gonna rinse or clean my hands very thoroughly, because I've been touching the fish and you can understand the smell of the fish. So as I'm still in my kitchen, normally I love to wash my hands so that I can touch other things or do the next step. So you're gonna actually make sure that you are not burning the fish. Instead, you're gonna actually turn the other side so that you can get that golden crispy flavor on the fish. So they are ready. They don't take too much time, around 5 to 10 minutes you are done. And then I'm gonna just turn them the other side so that they can be fully cooked. They are so sweet, I kid you not. They are so delicious. Not sweet, they are delicious. They have a good taste. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove them from the oil. I don't know why, but Turkish people really enjoy using eating this kind of fish in several ways. So you can cook it with rice, you can mix it with other things, you can make a lot of things. So as usual, I'm Aluya from Kenya, and I love enjoying food and tasting food before I serve it to anyone. So it's good, I give it a thumbs up. Meanwhile, we have to make the salad. For today, we are going to actually use the coriander or dania. I have this sweet pepper, and then we're gonna need some salt, we're gonna need some lemon there. Meanwhile, as usual, I'm cooking with my little daughter there, and my son, of course, he's here, my second born. He's here and he's making trouble always, as usual, when I'm cooking, but I'm keeping an eye on them. I never leave them alone in the sitting room or anywhere. Wherever I go, I must, especially when I'm cooking, I must keep an eye on them. As usual, I'm a wife. I have to rearrange everything in the kitchen and make sure that while I'm cooking, I'm double dealing, checking the kids, and doing other stuff. So for the salad, this is a special salad that my husband taught me. Of course, you can do a different salad the way you are taught. For me today, we are using the onions. This is white onions. I'm going to chop them, slice them in longer form, and then I normally put in this jar. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and actually chop the coriander or dania in Kiswahili or in Kenyan language. And then the final outcome of the dania is there. Then what we're gonna do is actually, this is how my husband told me, you put in inside the water, and then you press them so that they can easily split. And then you get the you want to make, if you want to make a salad, then it's gonna be so delicious. And also the water helps to remove that juice that normally goes inside your eyes and you shed tears. So we're gonna put on top of it the coriander, then we're gonna add the lemon juice. As usual, lemon is so important to your salad. And then we're gonna add some salt. for taste. Of course, you have to make sure that you are adding salt so that it can have a nice delicious taste. And then meanwhile, once you are done with the salt, you're gonna add the pepper or the pepper the pilipili, if I say in Kiswahili, in my language. And then this is not a bitter, or this is not sour, this is not spicy. This is actually sweet pepper or chilies. Let me use the word chilies because most of you will understand better. So I go ahead and put it there, and what I prefer doing is actually to set it there. I'm done with there. And then for today we are using this type of leaves. I don't know how I don't know the names, but I'm gonna put some lemon on it. They're so good, they're so important to your health. They are fully green, they have nutrients, plenty of nutrients that are so beneficial to our bodies. So make sure that you are not putting the lemon seeds because there's lemon seeds, or we don't need them. We only need, I prefer doing this way because my husband and also my son loves eating them. Of course I do also love this type of leaves. And then I go ahead, start arranging, and as usual, if you have a toddler, you'll understand when you're doing one thing, he is busy doing the next thing. So as usual, he normally goes ahead on the table and start eating the food even before we start eating. It is normal for the kids. What can we do? And then I go ahead, arrange the table, bring everything to the table. Remember, this time my husband is not there. We are waiting for him to actually come. Of course, we hope he will have some time and come, because most of the time he might be busy at work. And as usual, I know my little son, he will not eat what we are eating. I had prepared some spinach and with some rice for him, just in case he doesn't like what we are eating. And then these are the anchovies or the fish. You can see they're so delicious, they're so yummy. And of course, I'm going with some fruits there, some melon, some crepes, and some ekmek or bread, Turkish bread. This is Turkish bread. We have the longer one and we have the sliced one. Whichever one that you choose, it is good and well. So this picnic I made the previous day because my son doesn't like some food, so I have to make sure that I have put some little water for him, or some stew, or some form of stew. So as we wait for our lovely husband, for my lovely husband to come, maybe he doesn't come. That's why we normally go ahead with my son, because at this point he is impatient. He cannot wait. So I have to start feeding him little by little as we wait for him to come. So my son is so picky. He doesn't like some food. Even if you cook, you'll find that he won't eat. Meanwhile, my husband is at home, and then I go ahead and start eating with him. And then this type of fish, we have a little bone inside, but this bone is so, like, it is, you can eat it. It is so good, and it doesn't mean that they're gonna make any problem for you. And then there he goes, he eats and asking how is the food. He says it's so delicious and it's so good. Yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna leave the video to go on as I go to do other things. If you're liking my content and you really want to see more of Turkey cuisines, Turkey culture, Turkish people, relationship products, and other stuff, please do me a favor, like this video and also share if you can, subscribe, and let's do this together. Otherwise, for now, bye bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing